This could be the big one. Now, if you don't want any spoilers for Dragon Ball Super whenever it returns, go ahead and close this video out now. And then if you're watching Dragon Ball Daima and you don't want to know certain things, go ahead and close this out now. I'm going to be talking about the episode count, but if you don't want spoilers about the story, go ahead and close it out. We'll also be talking about Xenoverse 3 possibly happening. A bit of a long shot, but I'll speculate on it. And we'll also be talking about the Breakers possibly ending soon. So with all that said, let's just go ahead and jump into the main article of news today. Coming from DBS Hype, he says, apparently Toyotaro and Victory Uchida are listed as guests for the V-Jump Sakyo Jump panel, which takes place on the Mountain stage at Jump Festa, primarily for card game stuff. Moreover, the same stage has another Daima panel with Akio Ioku as one of the guests, and there are Sparking Zero and Divers panels too. No info on what they're going to discuss there yet. Could be something or nothing, so let's wait and see. So, obviously, if Toyotaro and Victory Uchida are here, this leads a lot of people to naturally conclude we could be getting some news about Dragon Ball Super's possible return. Keep in mind, this is going to be in December, and we have separate panels for Daima with Akio Ioku, and then we have a Sparking Zero and Divers panel. So, if this had something to do with Divers, maybe it would be a manga tie-in that Toyotaro would be doing with Divers, but they already have an ongoing series, not by Toyotaro, so I'm hoping it may have something to do with Super. Now, let's tie this with a couple of other leaks to have a bit clearer picture of what's going on. So, DBS Chronicles, or Super Chronicles as he's now referred to as, posted on X November 18th, high chances that we'll get it after Daima ends. This was in response to DBS Hype saying that the manga break will continue this month and next month as well. So, Super Chronicles, whatever you may want to say about this character, has had some reliable information in the past. Same thing with Geekdom 101. Whether you like him or hate him, he's had some reliable information in the past. Geekdom 101 has actually had some really reliable information when it comes to Dragon Ball Daima. So, bear with me here. Let's tie these three different threads together, and I'll go ahead and show you my conclusions from it. So, Geekdom 101 in his latest video said that he was told Dragon Ball Daima has roughly around 20 episodes, give or take 20 episodes, he said. According to the person that told him that, it could be more than 20, could be less than 20, but he was told 20. Now, with that in mind, this takes us to about February 21st, whenever Dragon Ball Daima will end. Now, if we're getting a Dragon Ball Super announcement in December, I could see them actually having it scheduled to release a couple months out from that, so maybe February or March. Now, with that in mind, this does make you wonder what is in Dragon Ball Daima that they want to hold off on Dragon Ball Super until Dragon Ball Daima concludes. And then this goes back to what Geekdom 101 has said before in live streams and videos, that there are some things that Dragon Ball Daima is going to establish that Dragon Ball Super will then pick up and run with. Possibly. He never explicitly said Dragon Ball Super, but he said that there will be some things in Dragon Ball Daima that will be established that will be picked up on later in Dragon Ball. So, with that being the speculation, I think it's natural that maybe Dragon Ball Daima concludes in February, and then we get Dragon Ball Super returning in February or March, with the announcement coming in December at this panel where Toyotaro and Victory Uchida are listed as guests. Again, specifically for the V-Jump Sakyo Jump panel. So if they are not announcing anything Dragon Ball Super related, that would be shocking. So I'm hoping it's something big. Now, with that in mind, take it with a grain of salt. This is mainly speculation tying in a few leaks together. A bit of a pot crack theory, you know, but hopefully you understand what I'm saying. I'm trying to read between the lines and come to a conclusion where I think it makes the most sense. So, with that said, let's talk about Xenoverse 3. There's actually a teaser for the Future Saga Chapter 3 DLC coming to Xenoverse 2, and in it we see Kanton City's been destroyed. Now, with that in mind, if you remember, Toki Toki City in Xenoverse 1 was destroyed, and then they created Kanton City to basically replace it. So the speculation is the Future Saga is basically the swan song of Xenoverse 2. Not been confirmed yet, but people are speculating that it could be the swan song of Xenoverse 2. And then if they chose to close out this entire chapter with Kanton City destroyed, some big, very dramatic things happening, wiping the board with few, it could be that they are finally moving on from Xenoverse 2 and probably preparing to roll out Xenoverse 3. course, this also comes after they ended Heroes, because a lot of the lore in Dragon Ball Daima kind of makes Heroes irrelevant, but Heroes was also going on for a while, so it's possible that they could be in that same headspace for Xenoverse 2. It's also possible that this teaser and Canton City being destroyed is just a fake out, and it's not destroyed at all. I guess we'll have to wait to see on that. And finally, if you're a Dragon Ball The Breakers fan, bad news for you. The data mines are in, Breakers is done. This is according to the Iron Cane on X, who is also a big YouTuber in the Dragon Ball Breakers community. He even posted a screenshot from the stream for the latest season of Dragon Ball The Breakers, where YouTube basically has this AI chatbot where it basically tells you what the chat is talking about. So it takes like an average of every comment and basically compiles it into a single comment to tell you what people are saying. And he posted, even the YouTube AI, man. So what did the YouTube AI say? Viewers are expressing dissatisfaction with the latest season of Dragon Ball Breakers. They criticize the lack of new content such as map skins and transfers. Some viewers are also concerned about the game's future and speculate that it may be nearing the end of its service, which that turned out to be the case. The latest season just came out not too long ago. Not a lot of new content. People are speculating they could be preparing to end the game. As everybody knows, once an online game starts to lose more, I should say, more and more traction, they have less and less content added to the game until it basically becomes a dry well. Same thing happened with Dragon Ball FighterZ. Even though that's a pretty popular game, they just slowly, boom, no more content. So this could be the same situation with Dragon Ball The Breakers, and we could be seeing the end of Dragon Ball The Breakers. I'll just go ahead and keep you guys updated on that. I normally used to try to make Dragon Ball videos about everything, and whenever I try to cover the Breakers, didn't do so hot on the channel. I don't know if I didn't cover it right or if I didn't title things right, but it did not do well. And according to the Steam charts, it's not doing well on Steam charts on PC either. So anyways, guys, that'll be it for this video. If you guys want to make sure... Anyways, guys, that'll be it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to keep up to date with all things Dragon Ball news and commentary. And I will see you in the next one. Peace off.